Many presidents have found themselves in a gunman's sight, from JFK to Abraham Lincoln to Jimmy Carter? Yes, someone really did take a shot at the Peanut King, and this is how it all went down. Over the years, presidential assassination plots have claimed the lives of 4 presidents in American history: Abraham Lincoln, James A. Garfield, William McKinley, and John F. Kennedy.
The flash, apparently official, President Kennedy died at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time.
Dozens of unsuccessful presidential assassination attempts have taken place too, usually only thwarted thanks to heroic individuals, diligent Secret Service agents, or unskilled gun handlers. President Jimmy Carter was the target of just one known assassination plot in the course of his single term in the White House, a bizarre scheme that tantalized countless conspiracy theorists. In 1979, Carter delivered a speech at a Cinco de Mayo festival in Los Angeles at the Civic Center Mall. Just 10 minutes before the president took the stage, Secret Service agents noticed 35-year-old Raymond Lee Harvey, an unemployed drifter from Ohio, looking nervous as he stood near the president. They detained and searched him and found a .22 caliber 8-shot starter pistol. Harvey also had 70 rounds of blanks on him. But why approach President Carter with a fake gun? Harvey, as it turns out, claimed to be working with 3 other conspirators, including 2 assassins. He would be the diversion, raising his starter pistol in the air and firing off several rounds, while the real assassins opened fire from a nearby building. Harvey claimed to be working with 3 co-conspirators, including 2 Mexican hitmen who, he said, would shoot at the president with high-powered rifles. While police didn't find any sniper rifles in nearby buildings, they did find an empty shotgun case and 3 live shotgun rounds in the hotel room where the plot supposedly took place. This appeared to lead a surprising amount of credence to Harvey's tale. Prompted by this find, the police ultimately took one man into custody, 21-year-old Osvaldo Espinoza Ortiz. Ortiz denied knowing Harvey at first, but later said he and Harvey tested the starter gun on the hotel's rooftop the night before Carter passed through. A lot of details didn't add up, however. The Washington Post describes Harvey as a drunk transient with a history of mental illness, which prompts the question: how did he have the money and resources to hire assassins to collaborate in a plot to murder the President of the United States? Everything turned even weirder when people began to pick up on the oddities of Harvey's and Ortiz's names. Raymond Lee Harvey shared 2 names with Lee Harvey Oswald, the man who assassinated President John F. Kennedy in 1963. Furthermore, Osvaldo Espinoza Ortiz's first name, Osvaldo, is Spanish for Oswald. Put together, Harvey and Ortiz's names look like some kind of crude anagram that created the name Lee Harvey Oswald. This odd coincidence wasn't lost to the authorities or to conspiracy theorists. However, there was no telling whether or not Osvaldo Espinoza Ortiz was the alleged gunman's actual name. FBI agents were, however, able to confirm that 2 other Mexican individuals lived at the hotel where the assassination plot apparently took form. Ortiz claimed he knew one of them, Humberto Camacho, but both Camacho and the other Mexican resident checked out the day that President Carter visited. In the end, the authorities decided that there had been no assassination plot at all. The book Hunting the Presidents quotes FBI agent Tom Shield as saying, "We conducted an investigation and have satisfied ourselves that such a plot did not occur." Secret Service agent Jack Warner supported this conclusion, chiming in, "At this point, we don't believe his, Raymond Lee Harvey's, story. Our investigation shows no evidence of a conspiracy. It sounds like the type of thing we get all the time." So why did Harvey paint a portrait of himself as a co-conspirator to assassinate the president? Maybe his own name inspired him. Coupled with his history of mental health issues, this might have been enough to drive him to self-destructive behavior. Hunting the Presidents also describes how some people target presidents for assassination out of nothing more complex than a vie to become famous. Either way, the charges against both Harvey and Ortiz were later dismissed for lack of evidence, leaving the plot that wasn't as little more than a bizarre footnote in American history.